Hello everybody. In this tutorial I'm showing you how to make a Bootstrap framework. And Bootstrap framework normally use people to build website quickly, and website is fully responsive, means it is very easy to show in the mobile devices, also tab, and also in any screen, and you are very hassle free of writing too much code. So that's why Bootstrap is awesome. So Dreamweaver nicely engineered row column system for Bootstrap. Okay, now I open the Dreamweaver, and in the Dreamweaver to open the Bootstrap frame, first you have to reset standard, and then you have to must open a new site. So I'm opening a new site. I name the site is Meridian Green Start. And my folder is located in the desktop, my desktop. So always we have to we can make folder previously, or we can make folder here like this. So I make a folder previously and not using it, and so I make a folder previously Meridian Green Start here, select it, and so your folder is located C drive, and your site name is Meridian Green Start. You must have to remember it. When you save it, your site is located in the right side of the file panel, and that is shows up the site Meridian Green Start. This is your folder. All the pictures, text, image you must have to save here, and I mean in the desktop, so you can easily access this or sync it. And now you have to start it. Bootstrap framework. So before drawing a Bootstrap framework, I'll show this web page. This is the web page basically we are designing in the Dreamweaver Bootstrap framework. In the last tutorial I also shows the HTML layout, and then this was the navigation bar, and this green area is header, and you see the left side one quotation, that is left sidebar, and the middle side is the main, and the right side bar is pictures with text. So this is the website home page we are making, and then that is called parent page, and then we will design also many child page, say home, green news, green events. So all the navigation will be our child page, and it will be linked automatically. We will link it. Go to the Dreamweaver, and so in the left side of the file area, file new. So I don't want to discuss a lot of things is here, so I'm directly going to the Bootstrap, create, and if it is checked, so you have to uncheck this. Checked means Bootstrap pre-built, so ours is customized. So this is a 12 color 30 pixel footer, that is normal, and screen small, medium, large, so we are taking all. So, and that is Bootstrap file is ready, and they see the left side of this Dreamweaver, see the untitled one, so you have to put it as a file, save as, and then I'm putting this my site name, say index HTML. Okay, now I'm matching with the book, like book, my layout dot HTML. So I'm saving this file in the same location, my site Meridian Green Start. See, this must be matched. Then it gonna saving in the same location. I save it, and see this Greenster Meridian Greenster site and my HTML file, and there are the three ready-made files: CSS, font, and JS. These three files Bootstrap make automatically. I didn't do nothing. In the left side of this file area, source, see the Bootstrap CSS code. See the Bootstrap automatically make it. jQuery Bootstrap automatically make it. Bootstrap JavaScript automatically make it. So you don't need to write this code, and also don't think about it. Bootstrap automatically make this file. So go to the live views and you see the blue highlighted box. Go to the code and match with my first tutorial HTML. I introduce you by a PowerPoint slide. See, click here. So HTML and then head. See the head area, there is a meta and the link, Bootstrap CSS, all other stuffs is came automatically. So you don't need to do a lot of stuffs there. So in the meta means you are explaining about your website, so you can add your website. So here is some meta came automatically, but you can add your extra. So if you write more meta description, and more browser can access it, your website easily, and the different browser can access your. And now see the body area. In the body area, actually we are doing all our job. In the body area we have these, we will have navigation bar, heading, main, site, footer, and all this stuff I told in the last tutorial. And in the head area you must have to write your website name that normally in the browser shows up. So I'm writing our website name is Meridian Green Start. So this is our web page title. I wrote it and I saved this file, and now start our Bootstrap framework designing. Before that we must have to before that I'm introducing you that domain DOM assets area. Assets area shows up everything in your file folder, and DOM area is what step by step showing how you have already made so far. So in the asset area, head, meta, and body. So we have to, when you choose the body area, this in the code area you see the body is selected. When you choose the head area, you see the body in the code area, head is selected. So we have to choose body, because in the body area we will make our Bootstrap framework. So go to live view, see the blue highlighted area is our body. So now start our Bootstrap framework design. So we have to first, in the body we need a container. So that we build a container here. See, this container is here, and in the code area, see the container is inside the body area. So before insert, you must have to think this option HTML form templates Bootstrap components. So you must have to make sure it is selected, and then next we build the container. In the container, now we will make a div. So we need one row for our navigation bar. So in this our works, our web page navigation bar is first. So we can also put navigation bar later, but here is navigation is the first in the body area. So for we need one navigation, it should be nest. Nest means the navigation bar should be inside the container. So there is one row, one column, and this make sure this column has a 12 column, but it shows one by one anyway. But here there is a 12 grid, and so it's put nest. Okay, and see there's a is the navigation one div is shows inside the container. And next we have to put in the after the navigation bar we have to put header. So choose, our header is also same, one row one column, but we have to put this after. After means it is inside the container but after the navigation bar, so we put it. And after that we have to again choose grid row with column. We have to put it 3. I put it 3 because, and of course we have to choose after, and 3 column because number of column 3 because we have one left sidebar, one right sidebar, one main, and we have to put after means it is placing after the header, after the header. And see there is a 3 area and 3 column shows there. And then we have to put one footer. So make sure, go to the code, make sure you have to choose the div class, so that in this div class there is a 3 div, 1 2 3, because we already put the 3, that's why it's put 3 div. So highlight here so that the whole area is, whole row is selected, or you can highlight here this div means the whole 3 divs included selected. And next put 1, and of course after this, so after means this next div is placing after the main, so put OK. So our bootstrap frame is ready. Go to the code view, see I'm just introducing the HTML layout. HTML, see first and last, so everything is on the HTML. Next is head, where our web page title and our web page information. We'll also put heading, and by this time I want to put the comment in this area. Comment mean HTML. Okay, so here in this code area we can also put our comments. Comment means who made this website. So website is made by MRF social network, and date and 17th December 2017. So this is the website, who and where makes, so it's never impacting, you just save it, it's gonna shows up in the coding area. So in the body area, see this body highlighted area, these things Dreamweaver automatically made. We just put row, column and just comment on the panel. So Dreamweaver is very awesome for not writing code. You can build your website nicely. Go to the live view, your framework is shows here. So in this framework now we will do our all other job. So first in this framework we will put our navigation bar. So to put the navigation bar here, so we will first highlight this, and then we have to choose this one, and then we have to press backspace. It is deleted because we there is already one nav, so we don't want to one more navigation bar. So in the Bootstrap panel, choose this basic navbar nest, so that your navbar is under the inside the container. So in the container div.row, and in this row you have what? Navigation bar. So your navigation bar is came automatically from this. Now we have to make the semantic power all the div, because Dreamweaver only read the div, and for the CSS design we have to make it div. Okay, so we have to make it semantics. How can we do that? In this we can do many ways. One is called tag selector. So you can put here in a right click, quick tag selector. You see div class row, so you can put it, change the name, or you can this way, DOM area, double click here, we can put it header. So this div means header, and this div means the next div is means we have to change it main. This means this main. So main has again 3 div, so we have to put the left side is a side, one is side, and the middle one is we name it section, or you can put it article. Yes, and then last part is double click here, you can put it another side. So side 1, side 2, and article in the middle, and last div is actually footer. We have to rotate it as a footer. So our footer is the last div. So when we classify this thing, header, main, footer, and this is called semantic. So our everything is semantic now. So now for make it semantic is easy for work next time. See, in the when you click here, shows the semantic navigation bar, and then when you click the header, it shows the header row. When you click the main, it shows the main, and when you click it footer, it shows the footer. So this is the all things we have. So now we have to write our menus here. So at home, green news, we have to write all these menus in our ready-made navigation bar. So I don't need brand, I'll just highlight and delete. I don't need this, and I'll delete this. I also delete this. I want to delete this. So all other thing I cannot delete this, but I need this thing, also extra something. So double click here. So our first things, home, green news, and green event. Home, I'm going to write here home, and then click outside. Home is ready, and then double click here. I'm going to select it and write green news. click outside, but drop down we can write here. We must have to go code area. So you found the home here and you found green news here. In the drop down area, now you have to write, select drop down and write, our drop down is green events, so write the green events. And in the first action of the drop down is we have class schedule, class schedule, and the next one is green schedule, event schedule. So you wrote thing, go to live view, see two things is here, class schedule and event schedule. So what else? We don't need that. And then go to code view, just delete it, is straightforward. So if you need it, you can keep it. So first select what is drop down located. So drop down located these two things. So we need only these two things. We don't need this or other part. So I'm gonna delete this. So this is the drop down area, and this is unlisted order, and this is our div. So we have to delete the unnecessary thing from our area later time. Now question is, I have more menus, but I have two, but it's not a big deal, just copy paste and rename it. So I'm doing that. So go to code, take one, say you need this, not the drop down one, you have to choose the home one. So in the home one again is a problem. So is a make a span, but I don't need that span. I want to delete this. I will take the normal thing, Control C, Control V, and I need this home simply. Span means special highlighters of the menus because it is home. The same thing I'll do after this UL, this UL, LI, and this UL I have to do. Okay. This LI actually this the drop down. Okay, so I have to copy and paste after this LI. And I have to write 4 more. So see in the live views is serially set up all this, but green news because I copy it, that's why. So I have to change this. Go to code views, see green travel, green tips, contact us, about us. So green travels, green travel, green tips, contact us, and the last one is about us. About us. So see the live views, our menu is edited, and what we need is exactly shows up. So we have two drop down menus, class SQL event schedule, home, and I remove the home special emphasis that is called span, and also you can keep it, that's not a big problem. So our navigation bar is ready in the Bootstrap framework, and you have to save the file. So this is the navigation bar we make, but not yet designed. In the next tutorial I'm gonna design this navigation bar and then start the header, the next part.